What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gershwan!
and today we're back at it, putting our green thumbs to use as we do another Q&A that we all know and love as For the Greater.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put a question in front of your question because we get to those questions first.
And that is what Louis Doyer has done. He has sent us a super thanks, and that is one way to support the channel directly. You guys give us a super thanks, and it is a guaranteed answer the next time we do For the Greater Walls. Again, guys, this is a really great way to support the channel, but if not, we appreciate the thought anyway, and you can always just comment normally, like, subscribe, share, you know. But let's get on with his question. His question is, love your vids. Now, what do you guys think would happen if the Tau discovered an intact STC, or perhaps managed to get the data from one of the leagues, or even better yet, formed an alliance with the league? Just a thought. Love your channel.
That's a good question. I think the Imperium would be devastated if an STC fell into the Tau's hand. But it really depends. Well, no, not even, because an STC is just a catalog of a bunch of different things.
Yes, a standard template construct. It is the blueprints to literally create any type of old ancient technology, which for the most part means better technology.
And the reason why it would be so devastating if the Tau got a hold of an STC is because STCs not only give you a catalog of everything, but also the main, most important things that any colonization fleet would need when they move from one planet to the other, because that's really what where it comes from. And one of those things is travel, right?
Yes. So
the STC would more than likely have a template for something that the Imperium has a lot of, which is Geller fields.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Tau would learn how to create Geller fields through a blueprint, not just destroying a battleship and taking the Geller field, it would be faster than light travel than can be done.
Yeah, I think that definitely that is what will put the Tau from I don't know, what are they considered now? C tier to maybe A tier in the galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Because they are probably one of the most youngest races that has achieved technological expertise and has begun to finally use some type of interdimensional travel to get from one spot of the galaxy to the other. And when they did that, yes, they got all effed up with Zeech demons and whatnot. But at the same time, the thing that got them out of that was potentially a Tau god of the greater good. So if they do have a god backing them up and they do find STC Geller field faster than light travel, then yeah, they are definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Right. Yeah. This is a good question.
Yeah, a lot to infer from this.
Yeah. Next one comes from Irish Monster. Whose house do you film in?
Whose house? Run's house.
No, what is the? I don't even know the jingle.
Yeah, it's so long.
But it's mine. Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, this one's by Isaac Hahn. If the Necrontyrs had such a short lifespan, doesn't that mean that they must have had lots of sex to keep the species going? Now that they have become the Necron, where are all the baby Necrons at? Or do the Necron Lords even remember who their kids were?
So I think it was just the souls being taken, consumed, and then given an equal body. So it's not like an equal exchange. That's why it was a downfall, right?
Yeah.
If you had a family of 5, 3 kids, mom and dad, you have 5 Necron warriors now.
Mm-hmm. It's not like Necron dad, Necron mom, Necron babies. No, they're all just Necron warriors.
It's a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
The thing is, they don't even remember they're a family.
Yep.
They don't remember anything. They are just mindless automatrons built for war.
And the soul itself, the actual father, son, or father, the family itself is done.
Right. The Catan.
Eaten by the Catan.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Do the Necron Lords remember who their kids were? No. I mean, yeah, they do retain their personality, but after what is that? Billions of years, they're not going to be all in the right mind. That's why we have some crazy eccentric characters like Trazian and Oberon and all these people.
Yeah. Next one comes from Andre Necci. If you were to create a group of Avengers or Justice League with characters of Warhammer 40K, who would you choose in the group? Any race is fine, and choose at least 5 characters. So I think it would be really nice to have a big bad bruiser, like a tank, and Godskul Makarok Thraka would probably be the best.
He'd also be kind of like comedic relief, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you can't have a big bruiser tank without his buddy friend that he always gets into a tussle with. So this person has to be strong enough to contend with him. And I think it would be like, yeah, I'll say Gilliman.
Gilliman.
Yeah, because I know Gilliman can take, the punches and whatnot from Gaskell. And Gilliman's like going to be like the non-funny stoic, like, get in line and stuff like that.
And also the leader. I feel like he would be the Superman.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's got that, like, Captain America vibe.
Yeah. Now, you would have a Batman. A Batman would be like a scheming, like, kind of alter leader kind of person. And who do you think that would be?
God, I was going to say Kurz, but no, I want to go away from, like, the Primarchs and stuff like that. So let's say Pedro Infante.
He's dead.
He is.
I think it would be like an Eldar, like some type of. I was gonna say, he died, but.
Eldrad.
Yeah, Eldrad, but he's.
Yeah, so let's go with the Dark Eldar dude.
Oh yeah, that would be a really good one.
What's his name?
Archon. Damn, it starts with a V.
Asubel Vect.
There you go,
yeah,
Vect.
Vect. Yeah.
Having Vect would be really good because it is like, he's the anti.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
Like the anti-hero kind of. Yeah.
And then we have two more. No, two more
because we got Gilliman, Vect, and Gaskell.
I think you would have to throw in like kind of like a healer kind of person.
That's what I was thinking too.
And I think like a Necron, like either Trazen the Infinite or which was the one that's making the
Pariah Nexus?
Yeah.
What's his name? I could picture him.
Yeah, but some type of like Necron that can probably like heal and repair a lot of the things. So it plays both roles of like healing God School as his head gets chopped off again, but then also technology wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one, we got to have some female representation in there. Mm-hmm. And why not go Shadow Sun?
Yeah.
She'll be like the sneaky, covert one.
Yep.
Getting things done while the other ones are all fighting amongst each other.
And Tower thick, so.
Mm-hmm. And she may or may not have a nose.
Yeah. Sexy.
Yeah. So there you go. The Avengers.
There you go. Next question comes from the Space Marine. If you were going to make a burrito out of chaos, what would you put in it? Who would you feed it to, and what would its effects be? A burrito out of chaos.
So you got to have the Garden of Nurgle be like the little cheesy, nasty like garnishes on there.
Yep.
The meat, I feel like you would have to get that from the behind of a Keeper of Secrets. Just like slice a cheek off, chop it up into little carnitas.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to Zeech, that's where you get the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So just like grab the gullet of a Changer of Ways and you just squeeze it until you get the juice. And then when it comes to corn, that's what you'll make the actual tortilla of the burrito by their leathery wings of like a blood crusher or something like that.
And then you would have this amazing chaos burrito, and you would feed it to...
Probably Pedro Infante.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dead, but I mean, he's probably in chaos.
Right, yeah. And what would its effects be? Diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. Every
single burrito. Next question. I have one from Barbas the Alaskan Humber. Can standard Necron weapons break through Space Marine power armor? Yeah.
For sure. It is freaking de-atomizing weapons.
Yeah. There's really no way to defend from that.
Oh, no, there is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, is it the trailer from Sisters of Battle?
It is the trailer, yes.
Yes.
The 9th edition trailer that has Space Marine Sisters of Battle fighting against Necrons. There's a Sister of Battle that gets hit with a Necron Gauss weapon. And she has so much faith in the Emperor, it doesn't de-atomize her.
It's not faith. It's the fucking like
Rosarius
that like.
But you don't see this force field come up.
Well, yeah, because like it's old tech.
Yeah, it's faith.
Yeah. Last question comes from the big one. My mom is so fat she uses her driveway as an ironing board, but that leaves me no place to park my 1992 Honda Civic. What solution do you guys suggest?
Park on the street.
Yep. It's a Honda Civic, and it's a 1992. Nobody's going to touch it.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to touch it. You could even leave the doors unlocked with the key in the ignition. Mm-hmm. I had a friend. I used to work at this, like, it was just basically like a corporate office, and there's a ton of, like, it was just a huge parking lot, and he would leave his keys in the ignition, car unlocked and everything. Nobody ever stole it. And he did it for years. So
Yeah, I mean, I could picture leaving it unlocked, but keys in the ignition,
yeah,
that's a bit much.
unnecessary too.
Mhm.
That's like tempting fate.
That's like saying, do it, do
Yeah. And to who?
it. Right.
Like you're in a corporate office. But those are the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, please comment down below. Thank you for the super thanks. And then we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for the support. It's been the Sound Alchemist,
Gersh one.
and we are out.
Always used to put my